On a regular basis, we're asked, what we look for in recruiting. And honestly, some things are so simple to see, and everyone would love to have this, bolt of lightning. So a certain athletic level. But it's interesting, if you look at the different athletic qualities that make a difference, there's this quality that I think sort of underestimated, and that's agility. Your ability to stop and change directions. That might be the most critical athletic quality in our game, is agility. Closely following agility would be your acceleration, your speed over 5 to 10 yards, because that's most of the foot races you're going to have. And then the third most important quality would probably be just raw speed. So agility first, acceleration second, meters per second or speed third. But there are other elements as well. Certainly your vertical jump, your strength, your capacity to keep running, your endurance. These are all elements that make a big difference. And that's on the athletic side. On the soccer side, first touch, ability to strike with power, your ability to beat defenses off the dribble, your ability to dominate the air. So basically, trapping, passing, shooting, dribbling, and heading. Things that you can demonstrate at a high level if you just spend some time at it. And obviously, there's some great players that are great because they have one of those qualities, and some are great because they're good at all of them. But one of those athletic platforms has to stand out if you're going to get to higher levels, and certainly 2, 3, or 4 of those technical qualities have to sort of become a part of your personality if you're going to compete at an elite level. And then vision and decision making, boy is it a pleasure to watch someone play or to play with someone that has incredible vision. That they can find you, they've got the technique to get you a ball by bending it around people or with the correct texture and accuracy. So this vision is also something that makes a huge difference. And then just decision making. Can you make these decisions under incredible stress of lack of time and lack of space? Can you do this quickly? So these are all the different things that you look for when you're chasing a player. Some things are very easy to identify, like raw speed, that's so simple to look at, or vertical jump, when someone out jumps this individual for a head ball. Some of these things are very easy to see. The others are, the agility thing is, takes a little bit more of a sophisticated eye to spot it. And certainly all the other elements mixed together, technically, it's sort of a jumble. And you have to sort out someone's technical platform by measuring good in this area, average in this area, above average here, to sort out their technical platform. But honestly, the thing that is most interesting for me, now that I've been coaching this long, is trying to sort out leading indicators for soccer greatness. What are those elements? And this is where it becomes a little bit more complex, because now what starts to be framed is your psychological dimension. And if we could just sort out a test that would be, and of course this is crazy, but 100% reliable, that would tell me a player's self-discipline and measure it for me, competitive fire and measure it for me, and self-belief and measure it for me. And if I could see that on every player I recruited, that, more than all the stuff I mentioned earlier, would allow me to win a national championship every year. If I could see that and pick the right kids in those 3 areas, that would tell me that they would improve dramatically every year. And we would be basically competing constantly. And those measures are much better, believe it or not, than all the other stuff I mentioned earlier. Although obviously some of those other elements are going to make a huge difference for me and the success of our teams.